Alright, so I'm going to take you through how to do the Electrovalve replacement or the rail replacement. This is what it looks like inside the machine. This is going to sit right on top of the boiler. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the machine off. Then we're going to remove this, remove this, remove these, remove this plate and this plate along with the two bins. We're going to pull all that out to access this. So I'll take you through the steps and we're going to get started. So once again, turn your hopper elbows up. We're going to remove the 4 rings, place those aside. We're going to remove the coffee hopper chute, the brown chute. We're going to remove all of the mixing bowls. We're going to take the coffee nozzle off. We're going to remove the espresso brewer. Remove the red group. Just pull out like so. We're going to place this on top of the machine. Next, we're going to remove this. So I have my drill. We're going to remove the 2 screws. And this will just pull right out. We're going to set those aside for now. Next, we're going to remove our bins. And we're going to remove these 4 screws. Okay, again, we're going to angle this out like so. Alright, we're going to remove all this. Let that dangle. Now we're going to move these last 2 screws. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just kind of let this hang like so. So, what the fuck? So here's your rail, okay? So you have all these connections, and each connection goes to each valve, like so. So we want to make sure that we don't mix them up. So the far right goes to the far right, this one goes to this one, this one goes to this one, this one goes to this one, this one goes to this one. So, and it goes blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. So what I'm going to do is we're going to remove each connection like so. You want to be careful because this is going to be hot because of the boiler. Okay. Alright. So now we have these hoses. So again, this hose goes to this one. The 3rd hose goes to this one. The 4th hose goes to this one. 5th hose goes to this one. And then of course this goes to this one. This is the one we're going to reuse. So we're not going to actually take this off. So what I'm going to do is just pull it on off, I guess. Okay. Gonna make a little bit of a mess, but that's all good. Part of the job. Okay. All right. So now what we can do is unloosen that. So we're going to say it's a 14 millimeter. So we're going to loosen this. Okay, and now that's loose. The next thing is going to be to release this clip. So we're going to get our pliers and do it like this, and then that'll just pull off like so. So that is to one of these hoses like this. Alright, now we're gonna have to remove all the nuts from here to access the screws there. So let's see, 14. Okay, now with this little electrovalve removed, we have access to the screws here. So we're going to take a T15 torque screwdriver and we're going to unscrew them like so. Oops. So what I like to do is I'll take pliers and it'll just pull right out. So as you can see, we're gonna reuse this and stick it here, and then we're just gonna put this one back into the machine. But since this is for training purposes, this is perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna put this back. But we're gonna take a 13 millimeter socket here. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this one here. But again, since this valve is good, we're just gonna go ahead and put this one back. Okay, now that we have it nice and tight. Okay. we're going to take this and we're going to place it back right here. So this little washer is going to line up with this hole. And what we're going to do is line it up like so. Take our T15, we're going to tighten them down. You might have to play with it a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now that's there, we're going to take our valve and we're going to place it back. We'll take our nuts and washers, place it back. Finger tight. Oh, 14. Okay. Now that's nice and tight. We're going to take our electrical connections and plug them in one at a time, coming from left to right. So remember, it's blue and then red, blue and then red, blue, and red, blue, red. Okay, now we're going to place our tubing back here. We're going to insert it in and then finger tight it. Take our 14mm wrench. Don't want to make it too tight, but tight enough to where it doesn't leak. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to take our tubing and we're going to put it back on the nozzle. So remember, the first one goes here. And we're just going to slide it all the way on. And then we're going to do this. Okay, third one goes here. And last one goes here. Alright, last one. Last but certainly not least, we're going to have our last connection and we're going to push it on down, but we're going to go ahead and make sure that this is tight around here. So, okay, now it's nice and tight. That's how you remove and replace the rail. We're going to put this back, we're going to put everything else back, and then we're going to turn the machine on and test it out. So again, we're going to place it like so. And this is a little bit of a messy job, but we'll clean it up after we're done here. Okay. We're going to take our plate. Remember, we're going to fish it back. Push this back like this. We're going to make sure that this sew it like so. I'm going to push this back. Put this back. Okay. Now we're going to take our plate, put it back. We're going to line up the tabs with the holes. Make sure that they're in. Push it back on there. Okay, we're going to put our plunger back. So these two knobs will sit in just like so. Okay. We're going to put our coffee tube back. And then we're going to put each mixing bowl back one at a time. Okay. Next, we're going to take our red group, angle it in there, make sure it's tight. Take our chute, put it back. Put our mixing bowl rings back. We're going to turn our hopper elbows back down. I'm going to clean all this up, and then we're going to turn the machine on and then test the machine out. Our floor is all cleaned up. We're going to put the bins back. And we're going to turn the machine on. I'm going to let the machine initialize. Okay. So what I like to do is I'll take the controller and press B, and we're going to run some wash mixers. And we're just going to watch the water cycle through each of the mixing bowls. Okay, now we're gonna press A and we're gonna make an espresso shot. Alright, so the machine is working as it should. I made a cup of coffee. We're going to let it dump out to the waste bin. And after that, your electrovalve replacement is finished. So, good job.